where do we... Hello everybody, this is Fisher and welcome to episode 17 of FTB Skies 2. So, things have grown in here. We've got some more quantum rings. We've got one for the overworld and we've got one for Oritech, which is a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing today. But to show you what we've been doing, so last episode we built our quantum computer and our assembly matrix. These are up and running and it's all lovely. And then in mechanism, obviously we've got our reactor going. I've set up isotopic centrifuges to turn nuclear waste into plutonium? Polonium. Which one's this? Plutonium. And then the ore was making polonium, but that's in the overworld because it needs sunlight to turn waste into it. So that's what we've got set up over here. Waste turn into that one. Daytime. Quantum is there. So that's fine. And then once them two drawers are full, we'll back up everything. Both of these got a downgrade and an upgrade. It could hold 512 each. I don't think we need any more than that. So that's that going. But today, I want to get into Oritech again. We touched into it like very early on. But I want to automate it and set up what we need to set up for the quests. So, Oritech. I moved the port riser. We are going to say coal. Oh, coal dust is already been made somewhere. Do we need the port riser? Port riser can make. Does it make anything special for us? I don't think so. No. Oh well, we don't particularly need it, man. What we do need though is a centrifuge with 4 blocks. Boom. And it will need its fluid add-on. Can't remember what one's what. I called us. Okay. I remember. So our first one is just gonna say carbon. Call that into that. Don't know if this auto exports. That'll be interesting to see. Give you power. Give you cables. Fluids. So you're powered. And you gonna make me a carbon. Okay. Then do we have to import from the front? Or can we like do it there? Import. That's an export. We do it there. That's fine. Nice. So that makes us that one. The second centrifuge will be with its fluid add-on. So it holds water with our pattern and the power. So we're going to need water. We'll literally just do that. Nice. And then again, import. Right, so this one, we are wanting to make raw biopolymer. Pattern, boom. It's a crafting recipe. That's a crusher with anything. Bread. Got wheat somewhere in this list. I hope. Where would be called? I've gone past it. No. Anyway, so that will go in there. Melon. Yeah, melon. And you, that's fine. Right, so you're crafting. That's a lot. CPU space. Where are we? We're crushing. And then can we make melon blocks? That's fine. Melon blocks can be crushed. That's even better. Right, so you. Nice. So yes, raw biopolymer turns into that, which then turns into plastic. Oh, so I did that for plastic. We don't even need. Oops. We already making plastic. Okay. Then we've got the foundry, which we don't want power. pattern. I remember what we're doing, what we need the foundry can use to make alloys. We wanted to make you, and you. Yeah, that's pretty much all we need it for. One of you. Even though this probably could be made better than the other ones, but stay the mod. You. Nice. That's what I really like to see. So if we come and say adamant quest 10. Nice. Nice. That's what we like to see. Okay. Going on that. Crafters. Boom. And you're another 2x2. Need another 2 of these. Nice. You've got to admit, some cool graphics. Alright, pattern, power, import. An assembler can make cause a bunch of things. We're gonna watch it for batteries. Import frames. Basic trees. What else are we gonna need it for right now? Processing unit. Import skate. Yeah. Can we ask for 64U? Please, thank you. Basic battery can be made with electro. Yeah, on that one. Probably want to turn blocking mode on all these. Are we producing platinum? No. I don't know. Can get rid of them. Quest book wants us to make a processing unit. Boom. That's nice. That works. Nuclear. Ender IO laser. Centrifuge ender dust. Or pulverized ender pills. We'll do it that way. You. Then it's a recipe for the assembler. We also need a chunk load. So, right, well, your ender lens. That should be craftable now. First, it'll do that. You kind of like a quest in that. That's weird. That's slow. And then I'll go in here. And make goes that. Boom. Right, I'm gonna look what we need to do next. And yeah, we'll be back shortly. What have I done? We added a recipe for Luke's 8. We made this way instead of that way. Now we should be able to make a flux gate. This will allow us to make some better things. There you go, there it goes. Boom. That should be that quest. Nice. Unlocks that and that. This allows us to make an atomic tree. We don't need a recipe for that, do we? No, that's crafting on direction. That's crafting that. Atomic forge. How big are you? You're 3x3. Let's set you up here. Where do we import our output? Hopefully this can do its job, you know, without having to worry about slidiness. So we're going to try and put it there. We'll try and put that there. And let's give it a recipe to try. Silicon wafer. 2 printed silicon wafer. Boom. Okay, kind of. How the heck do you power it? Cable. Let me Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, I think I figured it out. You need the laser here, which we would have figured out if I used it to automate the flu, right, whatever it was called. Right, so you go there. You go there. Right, no target set. Position stored. Position saved to machine. You get power, you get power. Looks as a wafer. Can I then say an import bus? Can go underneath. Nice. Right, so if we say wafer, nice, that's what we like. Right, we then need the wafer to make this bad boy. Advanced computing. Right, and then we need this again to make the super A chips, and it's used in the future. Boom, boom. Shit. That should carry that. Craft that. And then that one uses a lot more power. Because that can do. Okay. That makes this the super chip. Nice. Which then we can use. Yeah. We need 16 in the future. That's used again and again and again. But then that leaves us making this bad boy. Particle accelerator. Oh, refining. So we need naphtha, which is a refinery. Crude oil, biofuel, fuel, crude oil. Biofuel comes from a centrifuge. Fluid separation. So we're gonna need another centrifuge. Another fluid add-on of a core. Probably should add a recipe for this. Say you. We probably want this to make it all the time. Where are we? Yeah, biofuel. So we want to output water and biofuel. Water. Crafting card. Acceleration card. Cable. Yay. Nice biofuel. We then probably want to store it in a fluid drawer. Hopefully with a cooler. So, yeah. And this will just constantly keep going until that's full. That's fine by me. Storage bus. Nice. Well, that's going to be it for now. We'll go back to make the refinery. Okay, catalyst. So that's the diesel and naphtha. Then the naphtha will be used to give us reinforced carbon sheets, which we need those. Yeah, to make the accelerator, to make the particle generator, which we need to progress. Pack. Agree. You can actually make reinforced deep sightless. Interesting. So yes, I am gonna be back shortly. Okay, we are back. That was funky. Oh, it's underneath. Brick. Right, so I have made a refinery and chamber module. So now we should be able to import the biofuel and we will get the rest. Right, so we want an export bus, round robin, biofuel, and clay catalyst. We will also want a crafting upgrade, acceleration. We then also need to make you. We've got the resources just to craft it. It's a crafting recipe. Cable. Nice. You just need a gate. You will turn into naphtha and diesel, which we then need to pipe out into 2 fluid drawers. Can they go anywhere? Hope so. Cool. Sick of making these hoppers. For you. What way is this? South. Are you not an... you're crowd of that one. Yeah.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Right, we can make a controller. Stick it there. Big you. Yeah. Can't tell if you're added. No, you are. And those. Remove those. And you. Nice. Right, now producing naphtha, which we needed with sand to make. Oh no, another refinery with carbon to make the sheets. Okay. This machine core. Maybe 10. I make the lasers. If that's right. And then this side we're going to do immersive engineering. Just so we keep the use of the room. Kind of have a waste if we don't. Nice, right, we can add a gate. And then we want another exporter. Sure, we can go there. Say naphtha and carbon. Alright, that one want a crafting upgrade. We also need more cable. Please, thank you. Boom. And that's going to equal sheets. So then, can we say a draw with the downgrade? A pull on the east. Get that, nice. So now we have the sheets. We can make iron thrusters, plating, engraving. Aren't we after making that? Yeah. Nice. So that can go, 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 that can go. Lovely jubbler. So that will go to that's full. That's doing that, that's doing that. Oh, they're gonna want upgrade. Biofuel. Yeah, that's the job. Going nicely though. Alright, so why was we doing this? To make you. So we can craft Ep17 and you. We'll need you in an assembler. That's fine. That's also going to be made in an assembler. That's fine. And then that's your crafting. Nice. So you're the assembler? Yeah. You and you go in there. This slot goes here. Alright. And then particle accelerator. Boom. Start making it, please. I know this is a massive multi-block. Don't know exactly how this is going to be set up or what it needs, but I know we need it for the end game of the pack. Yeah, it's used to make position, proton matrix, and evolutionary. and also used to make some of the requirements of the other stuff. So we shall see once it's made. And like that, it's crafted, which completes you, unlocks them. Also unlocks something in the shop. I don't know what it was. Oh, you. Oritech saved a speed sensor. Okay. God knows what that does. Not a clue. Right. How insert item to accelerate? Alt to open. How the hell do we set this up? Oritech saved is you. I have no clue how that works. No clue at all. So we're gonna have to craft, I'm guessing, all of these. Someone's gonna have to show me a guide or something, because I haven't got a clue. Well, that just shows me the wiki. I have no clue, honestly. Someone's gonna have to show me something or teach me.
No.
But until then, that's gonna be today's episode. And that's gonna be what we do with Oritech for now until then. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please, oh, that's inside my head. There's nothing there, like in real life. Please like the episode, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and it would help a lot. Also share with your friends to see if they would enjoy. We also stream live on twitch.tv/fisher2760. We stream every single day, 10 PM to 12 PM British Summer Time. Minimum, sometimes we do longer. We're currently streaming all the mods 10 to the sky over there, so you should go check it out. But my name has been Fisher, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all, have a good day, bye bye.